Here's another late development, and this news keeps coming in as we're talking here.
I mean, that concludes it for us, unless anybody had any final thoughts on the book.
I'm looking forward to the next book.
Are we jumping right into the next one? Are we giving people time to get the book, or?
Well, we could do y'all have it?
No, not yet.
I bootleg mine.
Okay.
If I can bootleg it, I can put it in the chat, but I don't know if I'll find
I bought it on my phone this time. I bought the book to go through on my phone. I'm gonna probably use it on my tablet or put it on my TV screen. Oh, I don't know, but I know I'll be fucking. I'm gonna try to slow up on reading all these chapters. So here they go.
How many? Do you know how many chapters there are in this one?
No, matter of fact, I can tell you right now. Hold on.
Yeah, so that way we can at least get a even cut up of it. Because I smooth guess 5 for this one. It's just lucky it's 20.
And I'm gonna buy that Dick Gregory book, nigger.
Hey, that sounds like book number 3. Start a little vote.
Yeah.
So I think it's 28.
It's 28 chapters in this one. I mean,
that's what it look like. Let me see.
Well, 7 a pop, 7 a meter.
I mean, it's 233 pages. Let me go.
Oh wait, that's short. That's a short book.
Mm-hmm. We could probably do 4 7-chapter meetings, or we could do 2 14. I feel like with the 2 14, people be less likely
X is
to
10,
read.
right? X is 10,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Oh no. So if X 10, it's only 18 chapters.
Oh, okay. So we can.
So 2 9s.
So we got. Move how y'all want. It's only 18 chapters. I'll probably read it twice.
18. Sorry.
2 9s or 3 6s.
So what y'all do every 2 weeks?
I mean, I feel like you put that out for vote because the part that makes this engaging.
It's only us, bro. It's only us. So that's,
but I feel
it out right now.
I'm trying to figure out a way to get them more engaged. I swear, because Black be coming at for people's heads. Do you see how he was coming?
Hey,
I
holding
literally
people's feet to the fire.
I literally voted and saw Black posts, so y'all ain't gonna vote. I was like, damn, did it not save? Did it not save? Put my name down. But
no, I saw you voted. But I'm saying that was the point. It was one vote.
Yeah,
I
want more people to engage in this because I don't know if you guys have been to like the YouTube side of this, but like
I've been to YouTube. I haven't been seeing the comments though. I ain't seen no comments on YouTube.
So some of the comments have been sent privately because like a lot of people have been like, "Yo, this is incredible! Like, can we join? Can we do this?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, this is the like." Because I sent one dude to the group, but then the second hand thing was like another person was like, "Can you read our book?" And I was like, "Well." It's not like we have an official group where it's like 20 people, so you're gonna make a profit. I'm literally saying like we just read books that we want to, and it
depends on the book though. Just put that book for you should have put that book in the options, and that way we could have looked at it.
I mean,
with books like this, bro, it's 3 of us, we can damn near read 2 books at once.
Oh, no, absolutely. But at the same time, I was like, okay, now we're talking about sponsorship. So now I got to go talk to my contractors and be like, okay, what's the delegation of this? What's that? How do I delegate the pieces to this? Like, you guys are part of the group as well. So how do I make sure it's a beneficial process, like a fair balance? So like, I was like, let me talk to my corroborators first, and then I'll get back to you on that. So it's one of those.
The more
things.
options of books that we have, the better the choices will be. Instead of just like we get these few books and more people. I mean, the more people, the more book options we would have instead of just a few people.
That's why I'm sort of kind of pushing
naming the books.
I'm kind of pushing more like to having like people rather instead of having like people make suggestions, just join the club. Just get join the club, make it to this part, and then we'll be better off. The more people we have,
it don't have to be all Black books, bro. I don't care if the books are Black people or whatever. I like fiction better because there's more imagination to it, so we have more to discuss.
Like I plan on
now with true stories, it's like it's limited on what we can do and perceive of it because it happened and we like that's what it is. Like you can't be like go off your like let's say the Bible. Like let's say we was to read some shit like that. There's only one way to look at it. It's only written one way. That's the problem where people want to mix and match the verses so that it looks like something different. Like, no, motherfucker, it says what they mean right there.
Yeah.
And there's a dictionary also for it. Like, it's not gonna mean multiple things. Like, that's what I don't like about
I
how
plan on
certain
like
preachers.
once the crowd gets bigger and everything, but I think like that's the main focus for me. But like it's been getting a lot of good reviews. You guys average about 50 views, and I had 120 listens on the first. I let the first episode out on Apple Podcasts, and I had 150 listens on Apple Podcasts of the book club. So it's definitely getting a reaction, and it's something that I don't see people like us doing. So I think we definitely have to keep it, even if it's just us four. Yeah, I'm fine with that, but like future growth is what I think will really be helpful for us.
I think in terms of timing,
we definitely need to put it on Twitter.
In terms of timing, I would strongly support kind of 2 weeks until the next one, and I say that because there's this song I listen to every week called "Entrepreneur" by Jay-Z, and he has a specific line where he says, "For everyone, Gucci support two FUBUs," and I think that line really resonates with me. So my mind is really on how can I shine more light on entrepreneurs. And I feel like this podcast is now a way for me to do just that. Like the shirt that I have on right now is from an entrepreneur, and it says street nerd, and it means street Negro, educated, righteous, and dependable. Right? Dope.
Yeah.
Right? It's a different spin on what happens in our community when you are smart.
Put that in the description. Tag the link, send a link to that shirt in the description, so to Heero, so that way he can just put it in the description.
Yeah, like, and that's why I always ask you at the end of the show, is there something you want to plug? Is something, because like this goes out and people see it, and then they like.
So I'm gonna be rocking my shit the next upcoming weeks. Pretty much everything.
No,
like I do now, like I'm gonna be rocking shit.
Because like if you look at my screen, you see in the back, I have my little billboard. It says "Go Vote." Like that's been up there.
Mm-hmm.
Like do it, because like ultimately for me, it's just another way of exposing you guys to the world, and the world being exposed to you. So like if one of us make it, by default we all make it. So
yeah,
Black would tell you, I've been on this kick of like YouTube podcasts and all this shit for the last 4 years. And like Black has been there when I was getting 10 views for 30 days. And like now that I'm up in the
I'm gonna like it, I'm gonna watch it, I'm gonna share it when I catch it. Because that's why I be telling the medic now, like with how work been and how they switched up certain shit at work, I wasn't able to view it as much as I were. Like I used to listen to the Medi show every day on when he was at the 1690 on AM, and then I used to try to catch up with everything on MTV. But it's the time, and like now it's like niggas got getting fired for being on the phone. They ain't gonna fire me because I'm Black, but if they hire another Black dude, my ass is on the top.
Yo, when they hire someone that look like you, he ain't there to be your friend. He is not there to be your friend.
Black is the real world Freeman.
Once they find another Negro to operate, they'll be like, all right, you better fucking get your shit together.
Yeah. So, yeah, definitely. Like, so you want to take 2 weeks so you can.
But if we do 2 weeks, it's gonna be a longer because it's gonna be 9 chapters. So it's gonna be a longer than an hour. So then we got to put that into perspective too. Like we can do 4 and then do 5 and then do 5 and then do 4, or we can do 4 and then like that.
Yeah,
but we can just that
is true.
Yeah, I think Black, you got a good point, because like we literally just hit. We've been talking for 10 minutes, so we hit this.
And I feel like this book that's coming up is gonna be a lot deeper than what the book we just read.
Yeah.
Because it's just the title itself. Yeah. I'll probably be playing Lauryn Hill in the background.
Hey, set the mood.
Set the mood.
The miseducation, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So, we'll probably do the 5 chapter thing. I don't know, Rob, what do you think? Because, like, I mean, if it's just us 4.
That's fair.
Okay. So 5 chapters start up in 2 weeks.
Shit, what you mean 2? We're gonna do 2. Oh, let me see how many weeks this is.
Because
I say 2 weeks because I want to get some more apparel.
Yeah, he wants to get some more gear.
We got,
and also
we only have 4 Sundays in this month left. We got the 8th, the 15th, the 22nd, and the 29th.
Actually, the business. in my drawer somewhere.
Yeah.
We can do next week.
Yeah. So pick up next week and then we do the couple minutes. Yeah, the motherfuckers just got to set that shit up, bro. I'm gonna post it like we're gonna do the next one. It's gonna be 4 chapters. We can do 4 chapters first. So it make it easier for the niggas that ain't.
Yo, I was so hurt when I was like, man, damn, Black got 36 people to come in this group. I'm like, man,
I'm about to say, this about to be cracking.
It's about to be cracking. Yeah. Like, it literally would be so much fun. Then we had like random people just show up and like, oh, okay, they for real. Let me turn the camera. I'm like, hey, y'all couldn't make it a whole show?
They were like, oh, that sound good. We all gonna jump on that. Like, oh shit, they was for real. I thought they were just saying that would be cool if it was done.
I thought we was gonna be talking about football or some shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna post a stripper in that motherfucker. Like, I got a party for the book club.
We gonna get 150 people to show up.
No way. Hey, you know what? If we could get a stripper on the line during the Zoom call, I'm down for it. Because if that's what it takes, that's what it takes. I bet you that shit go viral too. Like,
but it'd have to be.
Hey, baby, if you watching this, I'm not down for that.
We're gonna have a stripper out there in San Francisco.
Nah, bro.
right behind Rob shaking ass.
Hey, we did that shit once. Hey, low key, we went to Vegas and it was my homeboy. They got like. I was at his wedding. It was just like every year, me and our homeboys, we go some random ass place, and they happen to be we were at Vegas this time. And the first night, all we do is play video games. But one of my homeboys just called up like one of the call girls, like, "Hey, just come up here." And it's like she's like, "What do you want me to do? Just want you to play video games." And she was like, "No, seriously, what do you want me to do?" It's like, "How many guys are there?" It's 4 guys. And literally, she came in there, tits out, playing video games with us. We took pictures and we sent y'all on our way. Tipped her like extra $400. And she was like, y'all seriously didn't want nothing? Like not even a blowjob or head job? I'm like, no, we good, sweetie. Game match set. She was like, y'all fucking weird and laughed. But it was just like, we just wanted the pictures and the gags is what we was here for. It was the gags. That's what we were here for. Oh man, got played. But hey, that's the light. But nah, we good. This will be up on Thursday because I have shit coming out all this week. I got the election and all that stuff. So I'll put it up on Thursday so it doesn't get drowned out by everything.
So what do you think, Heero? Who do you think about the win?
Oh, it's a landslide. It's gonna be Joe Biden.
You think so?
303 to 230. Right now, as it stands, the amount of people who have registered, new Democrats who have registered to vote is 3-1 for Republicans. In Texas, mail-in ballots have been mailed in. So many mail-in ballots have been mailed in. The mail-in ballots have eclipsed the total number of ballots counted in Texas in 2016.
Yeah, I heard about Texas might be switching over to Democrat.
Yeah.
That's just, remember all the motherfuckers that moved to Texas was black.
Georgia had an increase of 220% of new voters. There are people voting in Georgia right now, black men who didn't vote for Obama in 2 years who are voting for the first time this year. Like, the fact that Trump stopped campaigning in Florida 2 weeks ago and started going to Pennsylvania and Iowa.
But did you hear how he talked to them when he got there? He was like, I wouldn't be here if,
Exactly. It's so hey, bro, and I live in Omaha. So when they left those people on the strip, they came to my ER. Motherfuckers disoriented, hypothermia, stumbling and shit. I was like, was it worth? I had to ask one old man, like, was it worth it? And he was like, I'm going to my ballot office tomorrow to change my vote. But also, those crowds are very deceptive because here, there was a whole story about how like there was Craigslist ads talking about if you come to the rally, we'll give you free shit. So they're not even like necessarily voters. And there's this bus that literally travels the country following Trump with just his supporters. I think the perfect example is there's this one white lady who wears the same outfit in all the streams. So if you watch like 6 of his rallies, she's always in the same spot and she always has the same shit on. And it's just like, this bitch can't travel the country. So like Unless you got 6 twins, how the hell is this shit happening? But
You know, the best thing for me is remember they went to go talk to the gay people in Florida.
oh my
And
god,
fucking all of the nobody there was gay, and they were
No.
all old ass white people, bro.
Yeah.
Like they probably hate gay people.
Like,
I'm like,
I
what the
just-
fuck is going?
I just think like America is going to overcorrect. Like 2020 has been too painful. Like let's talk about like facts, like some hardcore facts. When the stock market is down 33 points, no sitting president has ever retained their position. When more than 100,000 people have died from a pandemic or escalated form of war, no president has ever kept their position.
Especially how they talk about it, bro. Like, yeah, like, but it's like
downplay it.
They keep trying to act like it's not important because it's not that many people compared to the mass.
Yeah,
like motherfucker, like it's one
86,
person.
Yeah, 86,000 people got infected, are supposedly getting infected this weekend. Now the death toll rate is down from 1,100 to 890, which is significant. But that's not saying that the virus is less deadly. It's just saying that the doctors are getting better at treating it, which is true.
They're dying here more now. Like, remember, like what? It was on the news, right? So it was like 11 people died. We're thinking about closing. This was like on a Wednesday.
No, because
a day later, it was 56 more people.
Yeah, and that's the problem. When one person dies, that means at least 16 people have it. And for every for every 1,000 person, one black person is dying for sure in that group.
Yeah, like when my people I went out with the other day, I'm like, yeah, I had that shit. He's like, yeah, my girl father died from it.
The thing that people aren't really like, talking about as far as this election is concerned is, and once again, I would kick Joe Biden in the balls and I would knock Trump in his fucking chin. That's not the point. Like, I don't support Joe Biden, but the fact is, we have to figure out some way of not even getting back to normal, just stopping. We have to stop ourselves from falling at this point. Like,
and that's what Trump trying to do, scare everybody. He's thinking now if he gets in office, he's going to stop everything. Like, well, okay, like do something. Shit.
Yeah, do something. Like, I don't get the logic of like, and one of my friends was like, I'm not voting because it's the hood. It looks the same. And I was just like, my God.
Yeah, I saw that shit. I think I'm friends with them people too.
Bro, hey, those cats, I don't on the podcast, I don't like saying people's names, but those cats from our old high school, man, it's amazing to see the shit that they fall into. Like, the rabbit hole is deep for those cats.
But the crazy part is they know none of them read any articles. None of them read nothing. They only read the articles,
headlines.
The titles.
Yeah,
headlines,
and they don't finish the whole headline. That's why I said now, like the new woke community don't even finish the headline.
Oh, it's like my blood pressure immediately spikes because I'm like, you have kids already. You've multiplied. Like, you have already started to spread your disease. But
the kids ain't falling for that shit, bro.
The new generation isn't, because
like we knew.
Yeah, but this is the same group of people that would sit here and talk about how their parents are computer illiterate, but you are not internet literate. Like, there is a literacy gap in the internet right now,
100%,
and we're seeing
100%.
it. We are seeing it. It's like, I'm a medical professional. I'm not an epidemiologist. I'm not a virologist. But if I told you, hey, COVID is real and the cases are serious. Why? Because 24 of the 30 lungs that I've used this year have come from COVID cases. People who have died. So, like, I can't even sit here and deny it. And I get nervous when I have to go outside. Like, my fridge, I got money, but my fridge is on its last drop of food because I don't go out till I have to.
The way I shop now, I do the pickup. So I order all my shit and then they bring it out to me. I don't go inside.
No, and that's how I do it. And people looking at me like I'm definitely ill. I'm like, I see it. I know what it looks like. I know what the mother sounds like when she's begging us not to take their kid off the pump. And I have to look her dead in the eye and be like, you don't have any money, and he's not coming back. And it doesn't even register. But Trump said, bitch, go talk to Trump then. Leave me alone. Because this pump needs to save someone else. But they don't want to hear that shit, man. It's baffling to me. Baffling to me. I don't know, but I honestly think Trump doesn't have a chance in hell. Like there are Republicans in the party that is and who aren't even supporting him, like Mitch McConnell. None of Mike. Has anyone seen Mike Pence since the debate? Like there's literally people like on his side who are like, I'm not saying shit because once he gets out of here, I'll be able to say, oh, I didn't know he was racist. Like they're gonna play default.
But we know who the fuck Pence is, so he can't
yeah.
default shit.
Oh yeah, he's his political career is over. He's not gonna be anything ever again.
Remember what happened? Like Pence a fucked up person, Rob. You don't know about Pence.
You don't
like
know
when he was
about
over
Pence?
there. No, I said if. I don't know. Like I don't know if Rob knew about him in Indiana.
My guy Pence was out here saying you could shock the gayness out of people.
Yeah, they were trying to shock people. They had shock therapy.
Shock therapy.
The crazy part about it is when he was governor in Indiana, he fucking sat back and fucking told them people to cut back on that HIV shit. So more people in Indiana call HIV.
Like I don't. It's like watching a train accident just in slow motion, and you want to kind of put your hand in there to stop it. But as soon as you touch it, it just burns you. It's just like, all right, I'm gonna just have to let this go. The political sphere, it's just. I even take it a step further. I always try. I literally did this. Black, you gonna love this shit. Some dude was over here talking about how like Biden was shit, and I just knew that during the Obama administration, he never said nothing. So I went back to 2008 on his Facebook history, and pulled every time he tweeted about Barack Obama and Joe Biden. I was like, bro, keep the same energy from 2008. You didn't say a damn word about him back then. Now all of a sudden he's a pedo. All of a sudden now he's this, and all of a sudden he's this. Like, bro, you had zero shit to say about him when there was a black man up there with them.
Oh no! What the craziest shit that I've seen is with the Epstein shit. Now you know that that's Trump's home. You know that he was there. He hung out with him on a regular basis. But they're trying to act and make it seem like Obama and them was kicking with them on a regular basis, and Biden was a part of that. Like, what?
Bro, you can do a Freedom of Information Act right now and look up all 36 of the cases that Trump is either settled out of court or is still being held in court.
Yeah.
36. How many does Biden have? 0.
His fucking niece wrote a book about him being a perv.
Right.
I don't get it. Like, and that's why I just know, like, there's no, at that point I just don't argue with them because what was I saying? Let's stay on topic. Focus. And like, if that doesn't work, and then I just ask them, "Are you a registered voter?" And they're like, "Well, I don't believe in voting. Trump is trying to." I'm like, "Okay, then shut up." You know.
Yeah, the most opinionated people don't even do shit on their own. Bro.
No, they don't. They don't. I literally sit here and produce content about this shit for 10 hours a day. I mean, 10 hours of content a week, and it's like I'm sitting here talking to you on Facebook. That's the game changer. You're the deciding factor. Yeah, go fuck yourself. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. Shit, y'all actually gave me 2 episodes in this. This is great. This is great.
We got to keep all this on the same episode.
No, I need everything because
we need bloopers and back cuts and shit like that.
As long as we keep the part where we shout out the brands, yeah, we can break everything.
I actually cut them both into it. So I'll put that brand cut into the first episode at the beginning, and then I also leave it in its normal spot from the second episode. Oh, don't worry, I got you, Rob. I got you, Rob. Just make sure you send me that link so I can post it. And I
will. I'll send you the Instagram handle.
Oh yeah, even better because then I can just take a picture and I can put it on the front cover of the episode. It's easy. It's easy.
Let me get this shit ready for my little B-Day gathering because it started.
Hey, you gotta get back on camera, Black, and take a shot.
Okay. You know, I don't even take shots in real life.
I know, but it's your birthday though. I don't do that.
I'm gonna take a shot of Patron. This little dark Patron I got. It's called Rocker Patron. It's the Neho.
Yeah, that sounds like something that's gonna put some hair on my chest, so I'll stay away from that. I'm gonna just stick to my Duce that I know is it's probably not 100%, but I believe he owns at least 50% by Jay-Z.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Give me a little shot glass.
Heero, you got your shot ready?
Oh yeah, you said my surgical shot.
Can you take a shot right now? Do you have to work later?
Hell yeah.
You gotta work.
I got 2 surgeries on the board today. It's game over.
So you only can drink some juice.
I'm
drinking water.
Bro.
Or you're gonna have a movie like The Pilot. You're gonna be so drunk you do the best job you
do
could.
the best job ever.
And then motherfucker, half a person die or something. It's like
and they still try.
No other surgeon could have did that.
Hey, if that shit happened in this case, that's me basically bringing someone back from the dead. So if I do that, ain't nobody stopping me at that.
All right, y'all ready?
Let's do this. All right.
Happy birthday, Black.
Happy birthday, Black.
Pretty good though.
Many happy returns and many more.
I already seen the white light. Let me start my little song up.
I'll catch up with y'all, man.
I'm a slow jam type of nigga.
Oh, you hit 30 and you acted totally different.
He about to start shimmying like a kappa.
Nah, you look. I was talking about that shit not too long ago. Like before a fight, during after the fights and stuff like that. Like as much bad shit as I did, I was listening to R&B. I said if I was stumping a motherfucker bloody, I was singing in my head.
Listen, singing R. Kelly in his head.
Oh God. Next mixtape. Fuck with a nigga like an Oreo.
Oh man, y'all hilarious.
Oh man, it's been love, brother.
All right, love, bro.
It's been good. Appreciate you guys, man.